So how fast can Japanese wrap a gift and do it beautifully? And why the need for speed anyway?
So here we are inside of Mitsukoshi department store, Ginza. No other country in the world does gift wrapping better than here in Japan. It's an art, from the paper to the style, technique, speed of the wrapping, and even the unwrapping. Watch to the end for that surprising scene. I'll even try my hand at speed wrapping. Why do they move so fast? This all leads into the culture of gift giving here in Japan. And in this episode, we're going to dive deep into that.
Only in Japan. To find the fastest, head to Osaka. A confection shop near Juso Station, a busy intersection, is famous for their mochi and their wrapping. When it comes to gift wrapping, nobody does it faster than this Mitsukoshi dango shop here in Osaka. There is almost always a line of waiting customers. Let's get a demonstration from a master gift wrapper. The wrapping keeps it warm, makes it a great gift. They use no tape, easy to open, just pull the ribbon. How many boxes do they sell in a day?
1000とか2000ですかね。
なんでこのスピードでラッピングしますか？
ここ一応人通りが多くて、その横にある信号を渡りたいっていう方が多くて、その度にラッピングを早くしていくので、スピードが速くなったっていう。
Juso intersection is very busy and people pop in for a box and hope to make the traffic light. The next customer is our friend Kevin Riley, longtime Osaka resident. The mochi is grilled in front of the customer. The process moves fast, about 20,000 sticks sold on the busiest of days. The mochi sticks are drenched in that sweet soy sauce, making this a mitarashi dango. Kiyasu Sohonten has been selling this since Christmas Day 1948. It's passed to the gift wrapper, who moves like lightning. A ridiculous 13 seconds flat. We made the traffic light and shared it while it was still hot. The mitarashi dango is in a pleasantly sweet soy sauce glaze, a must-eat street food when in Osaka.
Wow.
Ginza during holiday weekends becomes an open shopping street, and our next wrapping stop is here. The historical Mitsukoshi department store, founded in 1673. They've got some incredible gifts upstairs. Let's see if I can find something. These Japanese teapots are tetsubin, kettles of cast iron from Iwate in Japan's north. Chopsticks, made in Fukui Prefecture's Wakasa region. Titanium tumblers from Niigata's Tsupame Sanjo region, 350 years of metal craftsmanship here. Ah, these wabi-sabi Kanazawa gold leaf glasses are spectacular. Mount Fuji sake cups look just like Japan's highest peak when upside down. I picked something out, and as part of the service at Mitsukoshi, you can have it gift wrapped. The wrapping must be perfect. Staff careful to line up every fold like it was origami. It doesn't take very long. It's wrapped with only one piece of tape. You can see the wrapping also shows the Mitsukoshi brand on every side. Japanese department stores have an excellent reputation for omotenashi, or Japanese service for the customer, surpassing my expectations, of course. I wanted to challenge the staff, so I gave them a cylinder to wrap, a bottle of sake, or possibly a wine glass. perfect. It seems like they're ready for any wrapping challenge here. Japanese have many gift-giving situations, from weddings and anniversaries, graduation, showers and birthdays, to the summer ochugen and winter oseibo gift-giving seasons, given to those who you want to show appreciation to or build stronger relationships with. There are a number of do's and don'ts with gift-giving in Japan. If it's for essential business or a sensitive event like a funeral where you don't want to make a mistake, consult a pro. That's what many Japanese do. Before gifts were wrapped in paper, they were wrapped in cloth.
The history of wrapping in Japan goes all the way back to the 8th century, the Nara period, when the emperor's possessions were wrapped up in a cloth that's now known as a furoshiki. Back then, paper was really expensive. The furoshiki was the answer for wrapping. I know a shop here in the Nigyocho area with some history that will show us how to wrap using a furoshiki.
This is Karakasaya, which has been making furoshiki since the Meiji period. They have all quality and sizes of furoshiki, but what exactly is it? It's just a square piece of fabric, of course with special materials, colors, or patterns if you like. The creativity in wrapping with one of this is incredible, like this sake and pet bottle. A boring cola bottle is now quite extraordinary with the furoshiki wrapping. Ito-san at the store demonstrated how a typical box is wrapped with furoshiki. The toughest part is the knot, almost like the obi sash on a kimono. The end's twisted, the white goes under, then over the red. The red pushed through the white knot, and the white end going under the red knot. Ito-san makes it look too easy. The result is simple and beautiful, making the gift quite special. Of course, you can keep the furoshiki and use it for many other things. It's a good skill to learn. Prices vary on the quality of material, kimono silk being quite pricey, and perhaps the wrapping is more expensive than the item inside. I'd almost be happy with just an empty box. Furoshiki are still popular in Japan today. I wanted to learn more about the importance of wrapping and gift-giving culture in Japan, so we visited Yuibito in Setagaya, Tokyo, with Maeda-san, a specialist in wrapping. The best way to understand it is to try it, and my wife Kanai was an eager student. First, they chose quality paper. It's thick. When wrapping professionally, every detail must be perfect in Japan. I think what's important to note is that when wrapping a gift, the details are extremely important. The symmetry of the two sides, the creases of the folds, and overall look of the end result. The ends are symmetrical. A ruler is used so the right distance and a perfect straight line is made. The tape doesn't show. It looks like anyone can do it, but until you try to wrap a gift perfectly, it's hard to understand the effort that goes into it. In Japan, it's expected to put in the effort when showing your appreciation to somebody. The folding of the seams is also critical, especially for funerals when the left flap must be over the right. It would be extremely rude to have it the other way when presenting it. A pocket is often added to Japanese wrapping. For happy occasions like a wedding, the gift is given with the pocket facing up to collect happiness. For sad occasions like funerals, the pocket is pointed down so the sadness falls out and is forgotten.
やっぱりラッピングがあってこそ商品が引き立つというか、その中身は正直何が欲しいって聞かれて何でもいいよって答える方多いと思うんですよ。でなのであげることもらうこと自体が大事であって、中身がそんなに大事ではないというか、ギフトを差し上げる、もしくはもらう、そのコミュニケーション自体が大事なので、そこにラッピングというもので商品をより丁寧にしましたと、送る気持ちをよりなんていうんですかね、価値をつけましたっていうのが大事な場合もありますね。はい。
Maeda-san has innovated a new kind of wrapping for people with physical disabilities. It's called barrier-free wrapping, and Kanai tried it with one arm in a sling. One tug at the ribbon, it uses no tape and opens easily. The presentation is beautiful. The paper also stays in great shape to be recycled into something like a book cover. But why is this needed?
そうですね、ラッピングもその商品に寄り添ったものというか、もらう方に寄り添ったものを作る必要があるということで、このバリアフリーのラッピングを開発しました。
Wow.
Coffee beans inside.
Accessories are also important, and this one for a client in the coffee business has coffee bean decorations, making it extra special. When I was in Mitsukoshi's basement, I found a shop selling cookies, wrapping it super quick. I always wanted to be a wrapper and wondered just how hard it could be to work here fast wrapping just like this. Their main shop is in Omotesando. This is Yoku Moku, a popular Japanese confection maker. All of these delicious confections are in a box, so wrapping it is also an important part of what they do, beautifully and quickly.
まず左側を
I was given a crash course in general wrapping from the store staff. Follow along.
線をして今度上側を持ってきて線を引くそのままで持ってきてはいで倒してここに折り目をつけて今度右側から持ってくる最後で
I think I've got it. Now it's time to go head to head with the shop's pro to see how good or bad I am at this. Here's what happened.
スタート。
Things went okay in the first fold. Then it all fell apart fast. When speed is crucial, a novice will panic. With people watching, there is little room for error, but with my mind on the cookies inside, that crash course burst into flames. My personal goal was to finish in a minute or less. One minute, 25 seconds. An original wrap job, too. My wrapping style offers customers a sneak peek at the contents. Not always a bad thing. The wrapping folds have lines, though not straight. They are artistic. You didn't see that. My competitor was perfect. I didn't stand a chance. Well done to the champion. My box might not look as good, but I got to take home both of them, and in the end, I can't say that anyone lost. The wrapping of gifts in Japan can be as important as the gift itself, but what about how Japanese open a gift? It's usually done without ripping the paper at all. Unlike yours truly, especially at Christmas when ripping it open like a maniac is part of the fun. Here's a dramatization of what I mean. I show my appreciation with my excitement, opening it up quickly. This seems to have shocked my wife. A wonderful gift.
Oh, thank you! Oh, wow!
In Japan, this is complete insanity, but for me, it's Christmas morning. Sure, take mom's side. To me, it's not Christmas or a birthday party without a lot of ripped paper. A lot of ripped paper. Maeda-san explains the Japanese side.
紙ラッピングも含めて、プレゼントだっていう考え方で受け取る方が多いと思いますので、そのいただいたものを粗雑に扱うっていうのはちょっと罪悪感があるというか、相手に対して失礼なので、開ける時もきれいに開けて大事に扱うと。紙も捨てずに取っておくっていうのが一般的かなと思います。どうしても、日本人はそうですね。
Speed wrapping in Japan for stores is more of a service that they offer their customers, part of omotenashi. But when it comes to the culture of gift giving in Japan, we learned that the exterior, the beauty of the wrapping, can often be as important as what's inside. I hope you learned a lot from this episode. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button and join me on another adventure to every corner of this amazing country. Happy holidays from Tokyo, Japan. Merry Christmas, everybody. Mata ne!